Every now and then you find yourself watching a movie and wondering not just what the f*** is happening, but why it's happening and why it's happening to you. And sometimes these considerations take on a certain urgency, even a kind of insult, when you realize that pretty much the entire critical and public consensus is against you. Fortunately, I can't be the only one. Everything, somewhere, sometimes at once? No, sorry. Always, everywhere at one time or another? No. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, got there in the end, is one of those movies. All but certain to storm the heights of the Oscars, while I sit there asking myself, who decided that the movie should be more or less fatal to epileptics? Who decided that its many hundreds of MacGuffins should include a bagel and a dildo? Who decided the plot should make less sense than all of Marvel's plots put through an industrial washing machine?
I'm sorry, I'm confused as to the relationship here. I mean, what is he, your ward?
No.
Actually, the main plot's easy to summarize so long as you ignore the infinity of other plots. Yep, it's a multiverse movie, and this one just confirms my suspicion that other worlds and other timelines are a recipe for migraines. We follow Evelyn Kwan, whose father is stubbornly clinging to existence to tell her on a daily basis that she's a complete failure. Evelyn runs a laundromat with her hilariously high-pitched husband, Waymond Wang, both immigrants from China. Together they have a daughter, Joy, who feels neglected and misunderstood by her parents, particularly her mother, because, well, in her own mother's words,
Come on, please. Joy, wait, please. I have something to say to you.
What?
You have to try and eat healthier. You are getting fat.
Plus, she's a lesbian and they don't really give a damn. They've got bigger things to worry about. At a meeting with the IRS, they're basically told the laundromat's buggered because tax. And that's when shit hits the Dyson, because it turns out, didn't you know, that Evelyn's husband Waymond is possessed at random intervals by cooler Kung Fu Waymond, Jackie Chan for the sake of argument, from an alternate universe, who tells her that Joy, their daughter, is basically an intergalactic nihilistic Time Lord by the name of Jobu, who has created a black hole bagel that threatens to destroy the multiverse. But Jobu's real desire is to tell Evelyn, or some version of Evelyn at any rate, that nothing really matters. Evelyn decides to fight Jobu, if only to convince her that she's wrong about Nietzsche, and to do that she has to perform totally random, unpredictable things, like peeing herself, eating bogies, and confessing her love to a kind of Super Saiyan version of the same IRS officer who threatened her with insolvency.
I love you.
There's a whole bunch of fight scenes involving fanny packs and dildos, and in the end everyone makes up and gets on with life, which isn't so bad now because the universe is set right, her daughter can be a lesbian if she really wants, and Jackie Chan is actually a pretty good husband. The end. Still with me? Yeah, I didn't think so. Of course, the short version is that an unhappy family learns to love each other again by reflecting on the past. That, though, would be a very different movie, one without any science fiction at all. Far be it from me to scorn sci-fi, but I couldn't help escaping the feeling that Everything Always Forever Never Never at Once was just one long excuse to be as pointlessly quirky as possible. The seriousness it wants to convey is drowned in frivolity. Promising flashbacks are left unvisited, pushed aside to make room for some other random event which is by that point predictable anyway, and special effects follow special effects follow special effects, one after another in breakneck procession. In fact, the sheer frenetic speed of it was enough to have me reaching for the sick bucket.
There you go.
You're given no time to acclimate to the relatively normal opening act, or to build up enough genuine care for any of the characters. The result is that the emotional payoff at the end is no payoff at all. Nor, I regret to say, is the film funny, though I'd be miserly if I said there weren't amusing moments. In one universe, for example, Evelyn finds herself in a romantic relationship with the IRS woman, except that they have sausages for fingers. More of that, please. Like I said, I was left wondering what the fuck I'd just watched. The fairly transparent moral that by reconciling yourself to your past and making peace with your family you can be happy was lost in a chaos of competing visuals and alternate timelines too ephemeral to demand much attention. It's a fleeting, unenduring movie, albeit beautiful at times and poignant when it makes the effort. In this particular universe, however, either I'm wrong—
What if you're wrong about the great juju at the bottom of the sea?
and I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments section if I am, or everyone else is. I'm open to persuasion.